So, long story short, our ship was having some issues, and we thought it was a great idea to crash land into the middle of an asteroid field. Look at this, there's junk everywhere, and then our ship is just parked. Well, is it really parked, or is it? Oh yeah, that is straight up embedded in there, isn't it? But now it's up to us to survive and see just exactly what happens. And whoop, excuse me, sir. I was trying to collect you. We have some iron here, and some other things, because we need to craft some things to help us survive better, because we only have like 40 seconds of oxygen right now. And there's a thingy over there. It's like a little dome. Is it the Dimmadome? But we will need some things to get over there first of all, so let's get the materials that we can get before we run out of oxygen. There was iron, and this is organic. All the way out here? Must have been jettisoned from something. And then right over here, we have copper. Now we should probably return because our oxygen is low and this is not looking good already. Don't black out, don't black out, don't black out, don't black out. Woohoo, just made it. We definitely don't want to cut it that close. So oxygen capsule, that sounds good to make. What do we need for that? Here it is. So we need copper wire and quartz. Let's pin that so we don't forget it. And thankfully, we can make some copper wire already. So we need 2 of those. Oh, we only have enough for 1? Well, there's also these crates here that, has some supplies. Filled oxygen tank. You know what? Those would have been good to have earlier. And then in this other one, we have water and a space burger. Wow! Cooked patty, ground beef, lettuce, tomato, and various condiments served on a bun. So it's a burger in space. Can we get some space fries later too? With some potatoes grown from our own doo-doo? Probably not. Only someone like Matt Damon can pull that off. But we need some other quartz right down here for other things. And then we can spend a bit more time out here because we have those oxygen tanks. So we just need to use as much oxygen as we can. And also, what is this stuff? It looks like ice in cube form. That makes sense. This is the only appropriate shape for ice. And then as our oxygen gets low again, we make sure to use an oxygen tank to fill it right back up. And now we're good to go. And also, a fabric package. But we need a scrapper for this. That's probably something that we can make. And then in here, it is super dark and I don't have a flashlight. Oh wait, flashlight module not available. I saw the thing on the side, the controls, so I thought I had it, but we need a flashlight module, so never mind. And this ice is pretty far away, so let's just get as much of this as we can before we go back, because the other materials are pretty close to our ship. And the oxygen is going low again. We only have 2 of these filled oxygen tanks to start with. Do I want to use them both right away? Probably not. Although we might need to, because that's way further away than I thought we were. Like, that's the thing that always gets me about space games, is just the immense scale of everything. Okay, time for more oxygen. Cause like, oh yeah, that's not far away, and then it takes you like 5 minutes to get there. Like, look at the size of that rock there. That is absolutely huge. Although it seems like we could just go there, but it would be forever, and then it's like 100 times larger by the time we get there. There's also an interesting little haze over everything. So is this actually space, or are we in like a planet's atmosphere? I can see the sun way over there that is incredibly bright, probably burning the retinas. But let's worry about that later and fabricate some more things, like a second copper wire here. And now we have enough materials for the oxygen capsule, which gives 30 oxygen capacity. Beautiful. Oh, we actually have enough to make a scrapper as well. Nice. So now let's see what else we need. Mining tool, probably for the bigger asteroids, but that takes a battery. Let's pin that. A jetpack. Don't I have that? Isn't that what I'm using? Well, let's make a backpack first of all. They both need some electronic components, it looks like, which we need more copper wire for that. Go figure. And we can't even make the oxygen tanks because those also need copper wires. Oh, copper, why are you so popular? Okay, we're also starting to get a little thirsty, but I think we'll be okay for a little bit. And we should probably, equip the oxygen capsule. So we have that, and then once we refill, now we have 100 seconds of oxygen. Excellent! Now we can fly around for longer. Also, we do have that scrapper, so we should, equip it. Look at this. Is this really a scrapper? It just looks like a giant monkey wrench. Now, these are the things that need the mining tool, but if we go back to this compartment thingy over here, then we should be able to get the containers there and whatever goodies they have inside. It is also funny in space games like this where you're floating around and then you still lose momentum. Like, that's how you know we're not in proper space. But okay, fabric package. Now, how do we scrap things? Use the tool. Right click. So we take away 20. Whoa, no. Come back here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push you. I just wanted to wreck you. Okay, there we go. Fabric. Excellent. Maybe we can make better suit things. But there's also the bits in here that we saw, like some mineral packages. Ooh, amazing. Smash you open. You're not going anywhere. We have iron and copper. Although not very much of it seems like. We do have a lot of ice still, but we will take this other packager. And I didn't realize that we were already low on oxygen. And I didn't make any more oxygen capsules. So we need to hurry. Hopefully we can get there before we black out. Do not die on the doorstep. Please, no. You died on the doorstep. And the package is literally inside. I made it in and it still died. Oh, that is rough. But at least we kept our scrapper tools, so that's cool. And we actually are no longer thirsty, so yay, instant fixes. But now let's use the things we collected to make the copper wire. And then should we make an oxygen tank? I think we will. Make a use out of all that ice we have. But we could definitely use a mining tool as well to get those larger asteroids. Although there should still be plenty of copper bits floating around over here. So now let's go and collect as much copper as we can. Also, if I have to craft a jetpack, then how am I floating around out here? Am I swimming? Is this one of those space swimming games? Which it totally is an accurate method of traveling through space, I don't care what you say. But I am gonna make use of this other mineral package because hopefully there is more copper in here. And whoa, some gold! Wow! We already striking rich, and we got a new blueprint, a chipset. Beautiful. That should probably help us get some better components. Now, that is a giant rock right there with a lot of iron floating around it. We should probably get this iron, and then be mindful of the oxygen again. But we're thankfully not as far away from the little pod. We got about like 5 seconds of no oxygen before we black out. But thankfully we made it back, and there's a new blueprint. So it takes gold and silver. I haven't even found silver yet, but that's also something that the backpack wants. So I do think the mining tool is the first thing that we need, but we also need to make the battery, which is copper wire and what is that other thing? It's coal. I haven't even seen that yet. Also, coal in space. Did somebody spill their grill out here or something? Oh, wait, data transformer, that looks fancy. And that's actually something that we need for the scanner tool, plus another battery. Well, if we can make it, we might as well make that now. And then more copper wire. Probably as much as we can, since we need more electronic parts. And then we need some way of finding coal. Does the terminal have anything? Mox Island? We are the survivors of Mox Source Station. Oh, is that dome that's way over there? We managed to build a place we call Mox Island. It's not much, but it's enough to survive. Okay. If anyone hears this, we are still here. We need your help. Well, that's 500 meters away, so I definitely think a jetpack and like everything else we need is gonna be super important for getting there. And now we're thirsty again, but thankfully we have water, so we could just guzzle one of those. Oh, and it didn't fill it completely. Well, that's okay. There's a darker asteroid here. Is this coal? Hey, it is! Oh, good. I was worried I would have to find somewhere that was like storing coal, but I can see another dark asteroid here. And a few more here. Were these here before? I don't think I remember seeing them when we first got here. So this is interesting. But now we have coal to make a battery. Actually, we probably have enough to make 2 batteries. But we need another copper wire. So let's see, there's copper here. We'll probably get more quartz. We probably need that. Also, is there gonna be like a silver asteroid? Is that what that is? That looks like a giant chunk of ice. But either way, we can make 1 more copper wire. Inventory full. Is it really? It really is. But then we just sort things and then that opens things up. Okay, so now we can actually make some things like battery. Yes. And we do need 2 of these, right? I think we do, but first let's make the mining tool. Oh, and that was actually enough things to make the jetpack. Oh, if we just have more iron. But first, let's make another battery, and then we can probably store some of these things. Like, we don't need all this ice. And then the mining tool can be thrown right in the toolbar there. Look at this baby. Got a giant end of it. Oh, wait, it's actually got a charge? Oh, gross. I need to make more batteries. Well, at least we can mine the asteroids. So it would probably help if we opened up our inventory before we do that. So let's see, in here can go the raw stuff, and then the other one can have the component things, just to switch things up better. So data transformer there, let's probably hold on to this battery. And then we find an oversized asteroid of probably iron, like this guy here. And then we use it. Oh, yes! We are mining asteroids now. Whoa, big explosion. And then we just mine this one the same way. Boosh. Thankfully, we don't need to chase those, but these only stack up to 5. That's annoying. Definitely need that backpack then. Which, what does it take to make those? Oh, right, the silver. Although since we are collecting iron easily enough, maybe we make these iron bars so we can unlock more components to do something with. And then we are starting to get hungry, but we can hold that off for a little bit. Let's get some copper next. I'm also wondering what that giant node is on the underside of that thing. Is that more quartz? Probably is, but man, this asteroid is taking a long time to break down. Thankfully though, it gave us the copper that we wanted, and there is plenty more of these. Really hoping these regenerate after a little bit, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when we run out of these things. But with any luck, once we craft everything that is in the first steps quest there, then we can make our way over to the dome that's over there. So now we have quite a bit of copper now, and we should probably collect just as much iron. Thankfully, there is still some more of these floating bits, so we don't have to use our drill. And now the hunger is 10%, so I think it's time that we consume one of these space burgers. Munch on that, and our hunger is looking nice. Okay, now more copper wire. And then last things that we need, backpack and jetpack, which we need 2 more coal for that. Thankfully, that's incredibly easy to get now. Although our battery is already halfway depleted, and I don't like that very much. But, whoa, that coal is actually very easy to break down. But it only gave us 2. So hopefully we find more of these, like this one here. Especially because coal is needed for the batteries. So hopefully we find a way to make more. And now we have everything we need to make a jetpack. Beautiful! Now we can fly around space properly. Hopefully faster too. And then let's see, we should make some more copper wires because we need electronic part for the backpack. And then we should also probably make another battery. Oh, so actually all we need is quartz for the scanner tool. And that should be in this container here. Oh, we have 1 quartz. We'll need another one. Is there any that's just floating around out here? Hello, quartz, please. Aha, there's some quartz. I was worried I was gonna have to fly to one of those weird booger nodes down there. But we are a-okay. Get the data transformer as well, and we can make a scanner tool. Yes! So now you can go right there. Look at this little guy. Honestly, it's like a plasma pistol from Halo. But now we should probably scan some things so we know things. We can scan, whoa! Scan the environment. Oh, so that just points out things. Okay, that's cool. So we just do another scan in this direction, and then, yeah, scanning absolutely everything around us. So that makes it easy to find things, but it's not something that we'll use too often. And then we do have a jetpack there. Whoa, okay, so it's a boost. Okay, so now we probably need to fabricate the backpack, but where do we find silver? I get the feeling that's not what this is down here. Oh, this actually started spinning. I thought it was just loose, but I'm guessing this is just more ice, which, you know, we will need to make more of those oxygen capsules, but now we can be out here for a little bit longer because our jetpack lets us boost all the way back to base pretty quickly. This is looking very nice, but there's the momentum death again in space. Okay, thankfully it's just copper wires. Bad news is it's also copper wires, which take 2 things. But let's make 2 oxygen tanks. So now we have 3 of them. And we free up room here. Now we have more things to look for silver, which I'm guessing is way over by that other piece of space trash. So we can just boost freely. Actually, what's this? Aha, silver asteroid. Yes. Oh, but this thing takes a lot of time to mine out. My goodness. I'd be better off just finding little floating bits. Gonna need to replace the battery here. Well, we might as well just mine this as much as we can. We're already halfway there, living on a prayer. But the mining tool will go dead, and then we switch. Can we recharge the batteries at all? I sure hope we can. But there yes, we have broken the silver asteroid. Ooh, tool modification. New blueprint, nice. We do have another oxygen capsule, so we might as well get this here out of the way. We have 5 seconds of oxygen there, but we can get all the way to 0. And then just go ahead and pump one of these into our system. Really toying with death out here. I mean, if you died once, are you really scared of anything? Probably just losing all the stuff. That would be scary. But no, genuinely, like, one of those fears I have is being so unbelievably stranded in space that you really just can't get anywhere. Like, imagine just being out in this and you can't move, and then home is just like right there. That is terrifying. No joke. And oxygen is already low again, so I guess we do need to really rush back. Thankfully though, the jetpack recharges pretty quickly, so we can get right through the door. Woohoo! Our fluid intake is a little low, but we should be able to make one of these. Oh, we need more bits. I was focused on the silver. Actually, we did put everything away, so we have everything. Yes. Now we use our last water there. How do we make more water? Oh, just ice. That's easy enough. We have plenty of that, so we might as well just use it all. Since I don't... Oh, so the fabric is used for the med kits. Mystery solved there. Might as well just make a few of these because we only make one at a time. Or I guess we can increase the crafting amount. But now we need more copper wires and electronic parts. And then bada bing, bada boom, we have a backpack. Beautiful. Steps to be the best miner in Cosmos. That's the description for the achievement. But now we have a backpack. Oh yes, more inventory space. Amazing. I think we have everything we need to get to that dome. Tool modifier. How do we do one of those? If we can do one of those. We might need a different thing. There's a logs terminal here, which has basically the lore. Unidale space station exploded. Yeah, I saw that. Don't know where I'm headed or what's out there. My only hope is that there might be a Moxora outpost. Well, that's what we found. Desperation entry, it's been weeks. How long have we been out here already? Final entry. Okay, it's been months? I feel like we just got here. Feels like the end might be my last log. If anyone ever finds this, you know I tried. And then A New Hope. Oh, so this is after the prequels. The pod suddenly stopped. I think it hit an asteroid. How long have we been out here? If anyone is out there, please respond to my signal. I have to find a way to reach you. Not giving up yet. Okay, cool. So now we're caught up on why we're out here. But let's see. Do we need anything else? We have oxygen. We have water. We have a few burgers left. And let's put everything back, so by the time we get to the space station, we have everything that we need. Oh wait, I just pulled everything out of storage. Whoops. Okay, so now we have a dead battery, a full battery, and the essentials. I think we're ready to get to the space station now. So we just beeline it and boost all the way over there. Not really worried about anything that's around here. Unless these asteroids are useful, they are much bigger. Oh, there's another pod down there. And one that's over there. And there's a giant dome over there, but that's something way over there too. How far could... Oh wow, there's another dome. Must be Dimmadome competitor. But let's see what these asteroids are, if we can. Iron asteroids, okay. And there's also broken parts down there. Maybe we can salvage them at some point. Oh my gosh, there's way more domes over here. It's not so desolate after all. But there's a new signal log available, and that's what's down there. We should probably hit up there on the way back. Hopefully we can breathe there. But we are almost to the dome, which has like a weird... Is this uranium? I swear if I get in here and start being irradiated. And then there's a light, a weird rock. Hello? Anything? Oh, this isn't looking very good at all. It's definitely seen better days. Scanner tool, upgrade station fragment. Oh, you don't say. Wow, there's a lot of things in here. A fungu deposit? A fungue? Fondue? But we gotta use a scrapper to get this, which I love that the scrapping is just smacking it. But whoa, okay, it's going everywhere. Kinda misses 0G already. Or just, you know, them going straight to my inventory. But here's the log here. Is this a gun? Use scanner tool, habitat builder. Oh, yes, we can build things. Oh, so this is how we use the tool. Gotcha. And just like that, we have things that we can do. And a builder tool. Okay, now we should use this on this. I was used to just boop scanning things, but now we have to hold it. Now we have an upgrade station. Excellent. And then whatever this is, read log. Since Matu and Marcella left for the abandoned outpost, it's just been me here. I have to make sure we've got enough resources to survive if they come back. From the distance, can see spaceship wreckage. Heading there now. Last log, hope someone finds it. Well, I feel like he didn't make it back. And I guess we use a scanner tool to unlock new things to build, which I was thinking that we could pop this open and actually use it. But I guess we gotta scan all the wall storages to get the blueprint, because each of these is broken in different ways. That's how I explain it to myself in my head. But there we go, now we can make wall storage. Now, there was other things over here. Oh, that is a very trippy terminal there. But there's another log. Hello. It's hard to believe it's been months since the explosion. Is that what happened? Silence is deafening, no one is coming. So there's other people that were going to that one ship. Ooh, a functioning warp drive? Is that how we get out of here? Oh, I sure hope so. This will be our final attempt. If anyone finds this log, know that we tried. Yeah, that seems to be a common thing. But we also can scan for the work desk. Not really sure if we need it, but we have it. Desk number 3. And this is, ooh, more storage. Excellent. Oh, and it's gone. So I guess we absorbed it. But there's another fabric package. Don't mind if I do. You would think we would find like a open knob on there somewhere. But also the scanner thing is going absolutely ballistic. So I guess there's other things to scan. Scan the environment, which gave us habitat circle room 1 of 3. And then we probably scan this chamber here for like a window room. Habitat circle room. Okay, so it's just more circles. But wow, this is a thing. Oh wait, I saw it. It was for this? What is this? A smelter machine. Ooh. Oh wow, our battery is about to run out of the scanner. Hopefully we get this. No, we didn't. Oh, fine. Gotta use our other battery. Can one of these things be like a battery recharge? That would help. Oh, but we need 2 of those? You're kidding. But this is, looks like, yes, battery charger. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, things are looking up now. Well, we might as well see what breaking one of these gargoyle trees gives us. Maybe it's more food. Smack that a whole bunch. And then it gave us gargoyle seeds and fruit. Ooh, we can plant things. I do like this, and there's fungus, so that's hopefully more food. And not the kind that make you see funny colors. Unless the funny colors is like a giant arrow saying like, go this way for salvation. And then you get there and it's like a rundown gas station in the middle of nowhere that hasn't been serviced in like 57 years. And it has like candy that's been banned in 50 states. But either way, I think we're done here. Maybe we can get that other gargoyle thing. We should, where did this haze come from, first of all? Okay, it's going away. That was weird. I was worried we were about to be in some sort of weird space storm. But this is another pod. Can we breathe in here? We cannot breathe in here, and we still don't have a flashlight. Ooh, vehicle station fragment. Hey, making vehicles. That'd be something helpful. Learning everything, which I do wish we would. Oh wait, there's a log. Hello. I hope the thing isn't running out. I think it is. Found a cargo pod near our hub. Seems to link to an old thing. Old mining hub? See if there's anything useful, maybe even a transmitter. Okay, so it's just another depressing, endless conversation. Ooh, electronic package though, hold on. Maybe this has free electronic parts. It's got copper wire, a light bulb. Ooh, we could probably make a flashlight now. Yes, we can. What else was in here? Skipper vehicle fragment. Wow, we're making speeder pods here. I sure hope so anyway. Oh, we need another one? Okay, let's use an oxygen thing if we can find it. There it is. And then get these other electronic components, because these are probably gonna be something rare. Is there anything else in here? It doesn't seem like it. We can't even scan the environment here. Oh well, which the vehicles should make this a lot better. You move so slow when you're not using the jetpack. Thankfully though, we have plenty more oxygen, although now it's only charging half of our thing. So they definitely don't hit like they used to. We also need water. Okay, now whoa, okay, now we make it back. Is that how I lost all that health? Probably should use this. We should have the recipe for building a builder tool and a flashlight module. This needs another data transformer, which we can almost make. Sadly though, those things didn't have electronic parts, but we also need quartz there. We can make that. But first, let's make a flashlight module, since we can do that. And then we can make another one of these. And now we have a flashlight. Yes! That's actually decently bright. So now we just have to go outside and get some more quartz. Which, is there any that I can get without having to mine the things? I don't see any, and I don't want to waste battery on a scan. So we'll just get the stuff up here, which is also decently tough. Hopefully we can get this, although I think we can. But man, we could definitely use a better mining tool. Thankfully though, that gave us 3 quartz. Oh, there's actually is that a number on the top? It's like a backwards 49, or it's ha. Yeah, this is a pretty funny situation we find ourselves in. Worthy of a slight chortle, if you will. But there, data transformer. Now, we can make the builder tool. Excellent. We're already making things, or we're about to, so that can get shoved right here. Oh, and this also needs battery. Of course it does. Okay, first things first, we need to find somewhere to put the battery charger, which needs power capacity. So where do we get that? Is there power on the ship already? Well, either way, that's gonna be the easiest thing to make. Oh, and there actually was an electronic part in here, and an iron bar, so that actually should be everything we need? Yes, it is. Oh, I don't think we can actually build it in here. Do we have to make our own environment out here? Okay, so to make this work, we need a habitat room and a habitat airlock. So we're gonna need way more of the copper and iron. Thankfully though, those are like the easiest asteroids to collect. And there's still plenty of the floating bits, so we don't have to use the mining tool. So we can do that, probably collect some coal as well. And we are really milking this last battery here, which I think the battery charger had like 4 slots available in it. So oh no, we didn't get this. Can we just smack it apart? Oh, that actually works. Wow. What was I wasting batteries for then? Use mining tool. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, and you know what? I didn't even realize that the habitat thing was a new quest that we have. So I guess we gotta make all those parts anyway. Now, please break apart the copper. Thank you. Okay, so we take the fabricator here and we need to make, wow, we need 10 iron bars total? If we need 10 of these, then we need 30 iron? What? How many do we have? We got 10. Wow. Okay, thankfully we only need 3 copper bars, so we can do that at least. But man, we're gonna need way more iron. Thankfully, that's the most common asteroid out here. Although definitely these other things we should probably put away, like the light bulbs, which don't stack sadly enough. And then I guess we can put these seeds away too, because we don't have a planter thing yet. And then the fungu, we can't use yet. And then everything else goes in their appropriate compartments. So we have half of the iron that we need. But man, let me tell you, the most annoying part about these early stages of survival games is how often you need to craft things to have them, like water. And I'm just hoping that the flashlight doesn't use power, because I kind of want to see if there's something else in this thing here that we can actually make use of. Or scan? But there's a whole lot of nothing. There's not a way to deconstruct this. Well, that's fine. So we just need a few more pieces of iron, and then we should have enough. So we need 10 iron bars, and yes, we have enough. Excellent, we can make everything. Okay, now we should find somewhere to set this up. Habitat room, select. Woo. It actually looks like we don't need to attach it. Oh, that's amazing. So we can get somewhere probably more over in this direction because there's more signals over here. And whoa, there's a yellow dome way over there. Man, I'm just finding more stuff the more I fly around here. But I do see more things on the far side of this asteroid, so should we get closer to these bubble things? I feel like that's gonna be helpful. And then also hopefully we can, you know, make these in a, oh, there's a giant shipping container there. Wow, but there is plenty more over here that we can explore. I can see a large field of ore right there, but I think this is a decent place to set up a first base. So we might as well just plop this in right there. Oh yes, build it instantly. And of course there's no power, but we'll figure that out later. So now we need an airlock. Oh, you're kidding. We don't have electronic parts anymore? Because that took it, of course it did. At least we could build a corridor. Might as well just stick that out there. So that's a thing. And then, oh, oxygen. And then we need to make an electronic part, unless there's something in here. Wasn't expecting a shipping container out here. Oh, it's C4. Hopefully it's not that kind of container. If we do this, what does it do? There's tools in there? Use laser tool. Oh, we need tools. Of course we do. And we should probably also get to the dome over here so we don't run out of oxygen, because we are currently out of oxygen tanks. Thankfully though, it looks like we'll make it. But we're also still seeing the signal over here. So unless it's just something that if we don't turn off, ooh, I didn't realize there was mineral packages here. I thought we milked everything out of here, but there's iron and copper. So we now can make the copper wires to make the electronic parts that we need, but we still have no way of actually creating power. So unless there's a power creating thing here, we might have to go to another dome. And the initial reports say no, there is nothing. But maybe there's something else over in this way that we can get to quickly enough. I feel like we can get to those domes over there, but either way, we need to get back to our pod to make the components. And then we could probably check the terminal for the signals. Maybe one of them talks about like a power supply. Like there definitely is a progression to these games. It's just a matter of where the progression leads us and how soon, because I want to leave this pod here way at the edge of everything pretty soon. And hopefully we can take this fabricator with us. But we make one of these and then one of these, and now we can make the airlock. But let's also see, terminal, emergency pod. Is that the one we found? Okay, Mox Island I think we're done with, so we can terminate that signal. But now there is one signal over there that's 1,000 meters away. So it's going to be incredibly helpful if we can get this other... Oh, we need water. Oh, we don't have water. Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out, turn around. Okay, let's just collect some more ice. I know we have some more back in the pod, but it's always good to top up on things. Okay, make some water, make a lot of water. Do we need another oxygen tank? I hope not, but we definitely need to guzzle this water right now, which, whoop, I didn't mean to drop it. Use it, there we go. And then how make a burger? Organics. Oh, that's actually pretty easy. And I think that's the only thing we know how to use organic for, so we might as well make as many of these burgers as we can. 4 of them. Also, just look at the state of this burger. It's like a McDonald's burger. Sad and very underwhelming. Hopefully we don't need to make another oxygen tank too soon, which I probably should have done. But I'm hoping that this thing is an oxygen safe environment without needing power, because there is that dome right down there that we should be able to get to if we can pause in here to breathe. But there is another container there, and that's a lot of ice. So like that? I think that works. Oh, now we got new things. Solar panel. Oh, yes. Now please let me in. Can I breathe? Oh, thankfully I can breathe. I was getting really worried there. There's a slight delay to the breathing. Maybe that's our character holding our breath and not realizing that we can breathe. Okay, but we have a habitat now. That is amazing. Now, what did we just unlock? Solar panel and habitat battery, and then storage box. Could definitely use that. A beacon. Ensuring you never lose track of key locations. That would be a good idea. Power panel. Okay, so we do have things that we can make, but we should be able to transfer the fabricator here as well, except we don't have power, so we should probably do that first. Iron bar, copper bar, and glass. I'm really glad that I can pin recipes. And then we'll definitely need the batteries. Okay, so let's go ahead and mine things, but not with a dead tool, with the wacky stick. So the battery needs silver, which thankfully that's what all this is, although I feel like this is gonna take a while. If the mining tool was taking forever to break this down, we might as well see how long it takes. The old rock and stone style. And okay, that was a bit longer, but it wasn't terrible. Definitely wouldn't do that again though. So I guess this is the pod that the people were talking about, that the only thing around here is silver. And now we definitely need to keep track of our oxygen now, but thankfully we can get back here. Oh, now we actually can see the power down there by the jetpack. So that's helpful. But we should also probably guzzle a burger and down some water. I mean, it's space food, so guzzling a burger is definitely something that could happen. Which, has anyone tried those like astronaut food things that you find in like convenience stores or tourist traps? I really feel like they're overselling it, but I've also never tried it, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so another thing that we need to make for the solar panels is glass, and I know that's quartz, but there is quartz right there. So which one's closer? I feel like our habitat is closer still. So let's recharge on oxygen. There's actually a lot of quartz around here. Or were those people saying the only thing around here is silver? Unless it's a different spot that was talking about that. That might have been the far one over there. But we can find that out later. It is also super tempting to explore those like bubble things. One thing at a time though. I get so wrapped up in exploring in these survival type games. I don't even do a whole lot of base building. So like, if we continue this, and I hope we continue this. Let me know if you want to continue it. If we continue this, then the habitat is not going to be looking very impressive. It's just going to be very practical. I'm a simple guy. All I need is a few things in a very small amount of space, and I am happy. As long as everything is where I can reach it, it's fine. And we should also explore these mineral crates here to see what's inside. We do have a lot of gold, but we don't have really anything to use the circuitry for. I think we can get away with breaking this one open. No, don't go that way. If anything, bounce towards the habitat. Okay, more iron, gold, and copper. Now it's time to go back and breathe, which thankfully gets us right to there. Whoa, hold on. Did you see that asteroid down there? Right down there. Look at that. That is wild. I hope that I can mine that. Oh, and I actually do see some more things in the bubble. There's a storage crate there. Wonder if there's other things that we can get to. Also, is that the station that exploded? That would make a whole lot of sense. Maybe a couple dollars too. Okay, but let's return to the fabricator and then see what parts that we can make yet, which actually involves a lot of copper. So maybe we should focus a bit more on that on the way back, but we should also make sure we get back first of all. Thankfully though, this jetpack is the best thing ever, and we make it back with plenty of oxygen to spare. Okay, so copper wire, and then we actually probably need a few of these, because we need 3 electronic parts. So we make 2 more of those, and then we make all the electronic parts that we need, and then 1 more copper wire. That's done. Now we need 4 iron bars, and thankfully we can make that. Yes. And a thing of glass. So now all we need, whoa, hey, a habitat window. We can make that. And then we just need a bit more copper to make a copper bar. And that's everything that we need. And there's copper in here. Oh, good day. Beautiful. Okay, is there anything else that we should focus on making right now? Or should we just go back? I think we just go back. Kind of wish these things set a distance, but I'm guessing this is the hub station that we were next to? Oh, that's actually the far one. Oh, so we find those logs, and then those logs point us to other places. It all makes sense now. And then actually, what does it take to make a storage container? Because if we can do that, then we can move everything. An iron bar. That's actually really simple. And we just need one more iron for that. So is there one floating around out here? Yes, there is. No need to bash rocks for right now. One more iron bar. Okay, now we can make everything we need back at the thing. So let's get all that set up, and then we can worry about transferring everything from our old escape pod to our new hub. It also really makes me wonder what all this green haze is around here. Oh, there's actually like a weird glow down there for green. Is this whole asteroid field like radiated? Is this all just pointless attempt at survival? Which is also like half of the space movies, it feels like. It's like everything that they do is a futile attempt at survival, but it's that unbreakable human spirit that keeps them going. And that is the beautiful thing about it. No matter how dire it seems, you just don't give up. Speaking of that, let's guzzle some water and then get the space building going. So, battery charger. That will go up first of all. Whoa. That is a weird do not build here aura. Not the aura that I hope for, but that can go right by the door, I think. So we get one of those, and then we have to go outside to make the other things, I think. Small battery. Oh, this is a small battery? That's huge! But also we can attach that there, but we should probably see where the solar panels go first. So one of those. Oh, that's a huge solar panel. My goodness. Let's see, snap mode. Is this snappy? How do we do? Oh, there it goes. Can it go on the side of the thing here? It can. Can we rotate it? Rotate left, rotate right. Nope, this seems to be how it goes. Well, where's the sun? It's on that side, so it should probably go on this side anyway. It probably doesn't matter, but I like to think of it that way. Whoa, and they're actually turning. Yes. Okay, now the other thing that the game wants us to make is a power panel, but we need to make the battery first of all. I mean, might as well put it on the same side as a solar panel. And look at that, yes! Power capacity increased, even though it does not match the color scheme of the rest of this terminal. But look at that, the lights are on. Oh, yes. And the lights are on inside too, so we don't have to build those beacons. Yes, now we can charge batteries, which we have, yep, dead battery there, and then we should probably rip the batteries out of the tools. We could charge the scanner. I don't think we need to use it for right now. And then before we charge the battery in a builder tool, let's build a storage. That can go right over here, I think. Man, everything just got that weird do not build aura. But that'll go right by the door here. Yes! Now we can hold things in here, like the gold that we're not using yet, or basically any other base material. That is beautiful, and we need to charge more batteries. So is that charging at a good pace? I hope it is, but that is also, is that sapping the power? The power actually is coming back faster than it's draining. Oh, good. All right, now we can do, oh, there's where we make the habitat windows. Neat. Okay, but what do we need for the power panel? Copper wire and electronic parts. But now that we have power here, we can move things from the pod that we were in to here. And I really feel like that we're missing something over there in that dome, but I'm not sure what that is yet. Also, is that, hold on, is that a giant rig? I thought that was more asteroids. Wow, there is something way out there. Oh, and there's also the green glow happening down there too, which it could just be me, but that seems pretty close. I'm a little concerned. Is there storms in this? There better not be storms in this. Also, I'm not sure what that asteroid is all about, but it is funky and glowing funny colors. I haven't even had one of the mushrooms yet. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, but let's rip everything out of the containers so we can take them with us, and then we'll take the containers with us too. Oh, and I totally forgot to rip the battery out of this to charge it. Well, good thing I didn't. Deconstruct. It's not deconstructing. Can I not deconstruct these? Deconstruct the fabricator. Can't destroy. Well, I mean, it makes sense, but I already have a habitat set up. Let me take the storage at least. Oh, fine. I guess we can't take any of this stuff with us. That's disappointing. Might as well see what we can do with the chipset. A recycle machine. Neat. What does that do? Allows the player to recycle unwanted items into useful resources. Cool. Okay, but now we need to make the rest of this stuff ourselves. So tool mod. Oh, wow. All these need data transformers. Gross. That takes the most material, well, not the most material, I thought it did, but we definitely need way more copper and things. Although I wonder about the blueprints, since we need, let's see, we need 4 data transformers, which is 3. We need 3 data transformers, which means 3 electronic parts, which means 3 copper wires. So if I do this and pin it, then it just says that much. So I guess the pinning of the recipes doesn't show you the quantity that you need. Well, that's pointless then. Although we certainly need a lot of the iron to go along with the copper. Although I will say I am proud of the progress that we've been making so far. And this is a little bit of a longer video so you guys can enjoy it. And let me know if you guys do enjoy it. So after going at this for a while, it does look like that the asteroids don't come back, but the little floating resources do. So we have that going for us at least. Okay, now let's see. Can we make 3 copper wires? Yes, we can. Oh, but now the inventory's full. Well, if we just sort, then that changes. But also the copper wires don't stack, which is annoying. But at least we can make 3 electronic parts. And then 3 data transformers. Good. Now we need 1 more copper wire for that one. We need 4 copper bars and 2 gold. Is there gold in here? No, I grabbed all the gold. Although there was gold in the other habitat. Oh wait, we can actually make more iron bars. Oh good. Hopefully this is enough for the fabricator. Oh good, we can make a fabricator. So now we might not actually need to come back here anymore. That's some good news. And I really want to find another speeder component because the jetpack is already decently fast, but if the speeder is even faster, that is gonna be insane. So maybe once we get everything set up here, then we go and explore another of the domes. Probably that one down there. Oh, wait. You can see more of the glow over there. That definitely feels radiated. Hopefully it's not terrible, but look at that. Our base also has full power. Good. Okay, now was there anything in here? There was more gold. Hey, so that's actually all the gold that we need too. We have everything. Yes. How are the batteries doing? Batteries are nearing full. Excellent. Okay, now let's think about what I was gonna do. Definitely a fabricator that can go over here on this wall, probably far enough away that we can actually, you know, appreciate all of it instead of some of it being tucked in the wall like that. I do have some sense of decorum. Okay, use power capacity 115. Oh, so now the power is actually going down. It's balancing, but if we build more, then we're definitely gonna need more power to run it. I also totally forgot about the power panel that we were supposed to build as well, which needs another electronic part, but we should be able to make that here. Oh, that is glorious. But that also uses the copper wire that we had. At least we can make that. So let's do the power panel first. And it is a real shame that you can't place anything on the walls there like that. It's like a weird gloop of the aura. Like, no, do not go here. But it can go, maybe I should go by the outside. Or you know what, because the solar panel's over here, we'll put this over here too. Hey, and then unlock new blueprints. Some pathing corridors. Oh, nice. And now we can see. So we are still good as long as our needed power capacity doesn't surpass the current. Nice. But now I think we ran out of the iron bars to do anything else. In which case, let's grab, ooh, yes, all these things. And now we can recharge our tools. Battery go there, and then what else needed this? This. And then I had one more battery, but did I have anything for that? I don't think so. Maybe I just had one extra, which is a good thing. Okay, but for right now, let's put the power transmitters in there, or data transmitters. Transformers, oh my goodness, funny science words all over the place. And then the light bulbs and the seeds, hopefully we get like a plant bed or something. But now we also need to make more water. Okay, but either way, more iron is needed. Is there any iron asteroids around here? Probably not based on the thing. Although there is some right over here, so it's not terrible. And it would be good to get the tool upgrade station, so hopefully our drill does better on harder asteroids, because there is definitely going to be more materials that we need. Oh wait, we just got copper from that one. Wow, I didn't think that was possible. But that should mean that we can make the iron wire that we need too. But also once we build enough of these stations, that we're definitely gonna need another solar panel, in which case we will need to expand. But 2 iron bars later, and then a copper wire later, we get those things back. Ooh, shift click grabs all of them, even if they're not stacked. I like that. But now we can make tool modification, which needs a lot of power, my goodness. But we might as well do that. And that immediately kills power to the station. Amazing. And we actually just ran out of silver. I thought we had all these things. It was all green just a little bit ago. Okay, there's the silver. But now upgrade station. Oh, that just parks right in the middle. You don't get a choice. Unless you really want it off to the side there, but in the middle looks good. So now we should be able to do things as long as we have power. Does the power panel work here? It does. So we are still generating power. We might just need another battery is all, which needs, look at that, even more iron bars and everything, and we can't make them here, so we'll have to go back to the other one. But silver is also something that's required, so let's get that right here. I feel like if we just set up everything for the base to be functional as is, then we can just kind of duplicate that and place it around different parts of the asteroid field. So we'd have like a little outpost to go around to, instead of like a main central base that becomes just like a castle and is super unwieldy. Like I said, I'm a simple guy, but also just mining that silver alone took half of my oxygen, so I really hope we can get a better oxygen thing. Thankfully though, even with half of an oxygen tank, we can get there right as the 10% thing happens. Okay, so 2 iron bars, and we need 2 electronic parts, so 2 copper wires, so we need a lot of those things. Go figure. But I also want to save batteries, so let's just grab these little floating bits that we can find. And I guess more of the copper asteroids are a little bit out here. But we're definitely going to save time, so now we use the tool. And I will say, it definitely looks like there is more up to this place, or there is more down to this place than there is up. Because like, look at all that down there, and then look up here. There's like nothing. I can see open space right there. Oh great. We need to make more water, and we don't have ice here anymore. Well, first things first. Iron, and then copper, and then 2 of these. Okay, now we can make another battery. And then it's just 2 things of ice over here that we need to make water, so we can do that very quickly. I wonder if there's something that we can make, like a atmospheric condenser to collect water. But hopefully the thirst doesn't kill us outright. Either way, we don't have to worry about that anymore. At least not for a little bit. And we do have 1 more burger, so might as well munch that. And then go save our new hub from a blackout. Although it is really weird seeing all these, like, glowing rock bits connecting all the giant chunks. What does it mean? But now let's see, this should attach to the bottom as well, so we can put that right there. Yes, and our station is power again. Beautiful. I love this. And now we should be able to figure out what we can use this upgrade station for. Somewhere. Where do we look at this thing? Right here? Right here. Aha! There's where we upgrade the oxygen capsule. And that's what we use the fungu for. But to make that, all we need to do is make an oxygen canister here. Copper wire and more ice. Go figure. Do we have any more ice? We do. We have enough. And then 1 copper wire later, we make that. And then we probably unequip this? Probably. Dequip, it says. And then, oh yeah, the fungu, which we have a lot of, actually. And look at that! Oxygen capsule T2. Beautiful. Oh, and it's fabricating. Oh, yes. 3D printing of the future, where it's like bubbling up. And bada bing, bada boom. Oxygen capsule T2. So now our capacity goes up to 135 seconds. That's a whole 2 minutes. So now what can we do on the tool station? Mining tool, scanner tool, builder tool. Let's try to upgrade the mining tool. Has no modify. I want to change that, please. I guess we gotta find these. Oh well. It is also kind of funny that 1 solar panel is powering this thing up enough, but I'm good with it. Okay, now I think we're ready to go and explore some of these bubbles over here that actually aren't terribly far away. Hold on, first we need to make some water. And it would probably help to have an airlock on this side, or we could also expand there too. I think that'll be where we expand. But at least we can make 2 waters. And we still have 1 burger, but also the gargle fruits. So I think we'll be okay. And we'll just move all the things that we don't need for this venture. Oh, that actually filled the storage. Well, close enough. But we'll also quickly change out the battery on the miner in case we need it. And now we should be good to explore the bubble. For realsies this time. It's a lot of ice over here. Whoa, what are those? Are those drones? Are they friendly? I sure hope they're friendly. I don't have anything to fight them. Please be friendly. Or just let me scoop by and be nonchalant about it. I think they're not too aggressive. Ooh, what is this thing? We can scan it. Hopefully they don't mind me scanning things. I'm really nervous about them. I wasn't expecting those out here. Vehicle station. Oh, yes. Although I feel like these are just... Oh wait, vehicle station fragment. Now we have a vehicle station. And there's a vehicle. Look at this little guy. It's a cute little speeder. If anything, those drones should be happy I'm scanning all this. But also, where are the giant space potatoes doing here? What is this? Nickel. Wow. Is this how we get music in space? By getting nickel back? But we can mine it. Hopefully the drones are okay with me mining. I really don't know what their deal is. But this seems to be slightly easier to get rid of than silver. But also the fact that these are like the only 2 asteroids out here is a little concerning. Because these are the only things of nickel I've seen. But now, a resin canister and an advanced fabricator. I literally just built the last one. It's fine though. Oh, we also need oxygen. I definitely forgot about that. I got way too carried away here. Hello drones, don't mind me. Oh gosh, that sounds like they mind me. Or maybe not? Okay, good. But come on, jetpack charge. And then run. Run in space. Run all the way in space. Okay, I think we'll be okay. As long as we can get a little bit of charge back. Oh, why is the door so far away? Get in the door, get in the door, get in the door. Get in the door! Whew, okay, we made it. Just barely though, wow. Whew, that was a little nerve-wracking. But now we have nickel, nice. But also there's a new thing there, a resin canister, which, I'm sorry, what? It doesn't even take nickel. Unless it's involved in that celestite, which it doesn't seem like it, so that's weird. Scan one thing, get a recipe for an entirely different thing. That doesn't even use the first thing. But we did also get the things for where to go. The vehicle station, there. Which, wow, it takes a lot of things. Although the advanced fabricator would be good to get. And that's where we use the resin canister. Although the vehicle station, we can actually make this. We need another chipset, which means more gold, and there should be enough gold in here. So now we have 2 of those that we need. And then a lot of iron, a lot of copper, and a data transformer, which means even more copper, plus quartz. We do have some of that here, so we can make the data transformer, good. And then it's back to the mines in space, although the copper is now super far away and a bit more rare, it feels like. Oh, but there actually is a bunch of it flowing over here, so maybe not so rare. At least not yet. Would be nice to like commandeer those drones to make them do things for me. I think we can worry about that later. I don't know if it was just that I outpaced them, but they didn't seem too crazy about attacking me. I was already choking in the spacesuit. I didn't need to be worried about things blasting me. But man, 6 bars of each. We'll have to focus 1 trip on copper and 1 on iron. But let's see, 6 bars and it's 3 apiece, so we need 18? So we have all the copper that we need. There's also that weird thing up there that looks like a scoop or like a adapter piece from Kerbal. But let's see, copper bars, yeah, 6. Perfect. Okay, now we just need all that in iron. And then our drill should have enough power to make this a very quick process. Or maybe not. Well, time to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, there's actually another mineral cartridge here. I didn't realize that. Tell me your secrets. Iron, copper, and iron. Hey, that's actually all the iron that we need. That is way better. So now 6 iron bars are in our pocket. And now we can make the vehicle station, which looks like to be a thing on the outside. And also really quick, grab this battery, change out the mining tool, and now vehicle station. Where do you go? Probably this will be the one that faces out this way. Hopefully it doesn't need too much power, although I feel like it will. But we can just dunk that right on there. And then build it. And of course we don't have power anymore. Oh, the struggle. Hey, but we have a power cell blueprint now. And here's a vehicle constructor. There's a little skipper, which needs a power cell, and the nickel that we found. Oh, good. We're gonna make a speeder here, which wasn't take to make a power cell, by the way. Battery and silver. That's really easy. But man, those tool upgrades would make this such a better process. And it's actually pretty easy to make that skipper as well. But I do wonder when we'll get a laser tool to open those crates up. Maybe that's when we go to another dome. But I want to get this vehicle. Oh yeah, forgot, we need a battery on this thing. Although not too much more power capacity, but that battery is the only thing we know. I feel like our base is just gonna become like 60% batteries because of how many we need to run things. And yet again, more ice to make water. Water would be nice. I think another upgrade that was available was another jetpack upgrade, so that probably would help us zoom around faster or for longer. But thankfully 5 waters are easy to make. And then all the parts for those. Oh, we ran out of iron. And the asteroids are just getting further and further away. Nothing a jetpack can't handle. Although our battery could definitely use a replacing. Oh, thankfully we got that one right at the end. So we might as well make the 4 iron bars we need for everything. And then we can make 2 more, oh, not 2 more copper bars. We can make 1 here, and then we can make the other one when we make the other station functional. Although we do need copper wire for the battery, so I might as well do that. And then the coal is back at the thing as well, so we have everything we need. Now, is there anything we can make use out of this, like scan it? It doesn't seem like it, so this is just here, taking up space. Okay, before we go over there, I do want to investigate this thing, because it is so weird to see it glowing like this. It looks like iron, but there's like more to it. It's very scary. Can I scan it? Can sort of scan a little bit of it. It is huge, and it's not doing anything. Huh, I guess it's just here. as a weird reminder that space is weird. How weird is that? Now, is it worth setting up another corridor? I don't think so yet, because we don't even need another solar panel yet, I don't think. Although it would help. One thing at a time though. Battery. So we have 3 batteries now just to keep up with everything. Oh, we definitely need more of those. But now our capacity is up to 375. And then was there a copper in here? No, there wasn't. Well, I'm curious, what does it take to make the jetpack upgrade? Just 2 gold? Oh, we can do that. But also some silver, but that's also something that we can do. Gold is the weird one because we haven't seen a gold asteroid yet. Though I feel like we could find some things back in that bubble again. But that would be much easier to get to with the speeder, so let's finish that. And find some copper somewhere. Probably back over in the copper field, that makes the most sense. Oh, and I totally forgot our battery needs replacing. Well, we're already out here. Okay, 2 copper bars and then an electronic component. That means we need 7 copper. And we have that already. Nice. Don't worry, Speeder. Skipper, Skippy? I'm gonna call it Speeder Skippy. Don't worry, Skippy, we'll get you there soon enough. Oh, wait. We need 1 more copper for the battery. Oh, no. I have severely miscalculated. At least there is still more of these things, but they are definitely whittling down. Also, just look at the size of that rock over there. Like, I'm nowhere near it, but like, you can tell just by going side to side of this, that's not moving. That is straight up not moving. That is insanely massive. I think that's the biggest rock here. Probably means there's a secret over there. I also didn't realize we had 1 copper bar already, so I think we had enough copper to do the thing before I came back out here again. We don't talk about it. Okay, now let's do the things. We need some coal first. Thankfully though, plenty of that. So now we can make a battery, which lets us make a power cell. And then from there, we need to make the copper components that we need. And then we bring them right over to the vehicle constructor. And there's a skipper. It's a little Skippy. We have a Skippy. Whoa. Okay, I got super worried that it got jutted out there. I thought that tiny little symbol was it, but look at that. That's right there. Oh, and the battery isn't charged yet. So I guess we could just charge the other one. Oh, but we can zip around on a Skippy. Ow. Gotta be careful with the speed, I guess. But oh man, the speed that we'll get with this. Yes! Look at this! We have a vehicle! Now it tests the speed. How quickly can we get to that thing there? We're going, and there's a boost. Okay, this is actually decently fast. Although it feels kind of the same speed as the jetpack. I just hope that we can charge the power cells. We should be able to. That might be something that we find here, but oh, there's a red thing over there too. And is that a portal? Have we got portal tech already? All right, game lore, how long has that been here? And how far behind the ball am I on getting out of here, huh? Now, wow, that is a funny looking field there. We probably shouldn't bring the skipper in there. So let's just park it right over here and then stop. Neat. Hopefully this is safe. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah, okay. Gotta be careful. I forgot about the 0G here, or the lack of 0G here. But wow, this is a really broken thing. Can we scan? Not quite. There's a log file here. Perfect. Did you forget this chest over here? The one next to the oxygen station? Yada yada. Wait, there was a code? Emergency supplies. Got the code. Break it open with the plasma cutter. Ooh, please tell me the plasma cutter's here. Can we open this? We can. Nanite and a palm tree can be recycled. Wow. There's a lot of goodies. And then, oh, these actually look different. Maybe we can figure that out, what it means. But also, there's a storage container that's open here with some scanny bits. Yes, hydroponic planter fragments. Oh, yes, I think that means we can plant things. And then scrap the electronics with more light bulbs. There's a lot of light bulbs here, but that is amazing. And it's all possible thanks to Skippy. So let's, wait for the haze to clear. And then, where was I going? Do not get lost in space. That is a bad time. Oh, but I do see the other signal thing over there. Let's get back to base though, and then maybe explore what else is in this bubble on the way back. Hopefully the drones like vehicles as much as they do me, which is to say very little. Although, wow, this boost uses a lot of power, but the drones are still scooting around there. So let's just dive right back in here. Ooh, with another container. That's what I was hoping for. Not the storage thingy there, but that thing. So what's on ya? What you got? What secrets do you have? Oh, a vehicle station fragment. Again? I already can make a vehicle station. Well, that was a waste. Until we get a laser cutter to come back here. But for now, let's go back to base. And then hopefully the drones are nowhere near. Goodbye. So do we just park this by the window? Probably good a spot as any, right? Let's just cruise it around by the airlock. until we can figure out how to charge this thing. Oh, I guess that's a power cell in the back, so we can change them out, which means we should be able to charge them. And I think we finally eat the gargle fruit just to not, die of hunger or thirst. But I would say that we have successfully done a lot here. Question is, can we make the jetpack upgrade? Not quite yet. We still need gold, but we have a very good hold on the situation now, with a fun little base and a fun little Skippy. So I think that's a good place to call things for right now. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video of Astrometica. There is so much more that we can do, and if you guys want to see it, then be sure to let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and sub to Intern. I'd also like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, DBonX, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drupalong, Lily, The Mire Within, DeGarity, Sans, Isaac, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse, and Nicholas.